Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Thank you, Miss D. Come on, y'all. Where my tappers at? Where my tappers at? Come on. Come on. Where my tappers? Who that? M. Bagley. Thank you, M. Bagley. Come on. Where my tappers at, y'all? Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, Mills June over there. I see you. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's tap. Let's tap. Come on. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Thank you, Mel June. Come on. What's up, y'all? Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Alicia. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. We're about to get this thing going. We're about to get this thing going. Good morning there. I see ya. I see over there. Come on. We're about to get this thing started. I need them TikTok tappers to tap though. Come on, y'all. Good morning. Let's go. Good morning, everybody coming in over here on what? YouTube. I'm going to get started. I got to get these TikTok tappers up first. Kick. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on, y'all. One more good power tap. Let's go. Let's get this thing over 50K. Everybody, let's go. 1, 2, 3, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap. Thank you, Jack. Come on. Good morning, y'all. Thank you, Dora. Look at that. Thank y'all. Y'all doing the thing already. Look at that. Come on. Thank you for hitting that 50K. Y'all keep the taps going, though. Keep them going. Y'all keep them taps going now. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you, Latoya. Come on, y'all. Thank you for the tap. Tap. Look at it. Thank y'all for the taps. Yeah, you know, I rhyme too. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking point. I rhyme too, y'all. Just in case y'all know, I'm taking requests. You know, I'm taking appointments. You know, y'all know me to come and rap at y'all next event. You know, if y'all need me to rap, you know, get in touch with me. Let your people get in touch with my people, and I'll come. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 15 minutes tops. That's all I did. I did 15 minutes. So, you know what I mean? So, you know. Let your people get in touch with my people, and I come rap. That's that hidden talent that I don't talk too much about. You know, just in case y'all wondering, you know, you know, I do get on the mic and rock the mic too. Wicka, wicka, wicka. All right, listen, I'm coming to talk about. Thank you, Travel Bug. Thank you for the teddy bear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, I'm coming to talk about today. You're closer than you feel. You are closer than you feel. You said you rather come and talk. Yo, look at what AI just put in the chat, y'all. They say a rapper is taking song request. You see what AI said? AI said a rapper is taking song requests. Comment what you wanna hear. Oh, that's funny to me. You know, it's like even AI know I'm a rapper. Y'all didn't know that. Shh, AI, keep that on the hush hush. Keep that on the down down. I want the people to know 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me, hey, stop, AI. Anyway, yeah. I mean, might as well laugh. Come on, some of y'all ain't even laughed this morning. Yeah, might as well laugh. I mean, are y'all laughing with me? Are y'all laughing at me? Wait a minute, where are these laughs coming from? Are y'all laughing with me? Are y'all laughing at me? There's a difference. I think you're laughing at me. You know, I do rap though. You know, back in the day. You know what I mean? When I was in school. Don't sweat the technique. All right, anyway, I'm getting ready to talk about you're closer than you feel. She said, please don't. You're closer than you feel. Rakim, are you? Absolutely. You are closer than you feel. Oh boy. Some of y'all feel so far away, meaning it can feel so far away from what you want to materialize in your life. Thank you. What you want to happen in your life, right? Sometimes it can feel like it's like a zillion miles away. You've been praying about certain things, and you want things to change. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for continuing to get your daily heart meal up there, y'all. Continue to tap the screen. Let's get it up. Let's do about 500,000 taps while I'm allowed it. How about that? Let's do about 500,000, everybody. I know that's asking a lot because y'all be taking notes when I talk. So I get it. But sometimes your prayers can feel like they're just bouncing off the wall and returning right back in your mouth. It can feel like, man, what you praying for and wanting and praying, believing God for, thank you, Wani, can feel like never gonna happen, right? That's life, and I'm gonna tell you right now, there's nothing wrong with feeling like that. We all feel like that at times. I don't care who the person was in the Bible, whoever God called and he used. Everybody had their moment when it just felt like things was not going to happen. And it felt like God was so far away from them. Even Jesus. Now listen to me. If Jesus felt like God, excuse me, if Jesus felt like God forsook him, you know we gonna feel like it. When Jesus was at his lowest moment, he was on the cross and he looked up and said, why have thou forsaken me, Eli, Eli, Sabachthani? Why have thou forsaken me? He felt like God left him. You can go through something so difficult in your life, it will literally feel like God has left you. Literally. But I'm here to let you know, he made a promise to you. He made a promise to me. He made a promise to everybody who believe in him. And I don't care, excuse me, I don't care how bad your situation is, neither how long you've been going through something. It will not change the promise that God made with you and the promise that God made with me, and that is, I'll never leave you. And I'll never forsake you. I'm with you always, even to the end of the world. Listen, you're closer than what you feel. You're closer to getting all the life that you want. And who you desire to share that life with, you're closer than you feel. Whatever it is that you're pursuing in your life, the degree, the business, the career, the new career, whatever it is that you're trying to do, the purchase of a new home for the very first time, investing in something for the very first time, whatever it is, you are closer than you feel. Today, that's what I want to share with you. You are closer than you feel. For relationships, many of you feel like, oh my God, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. When is that ever going to happen? When will I ever meet the right man or the right woman? I just keep meeting people that just don't want to do me right. I just keep meeting people that just don't fit right. Thank you, Wani. When in the world is that going to happen? Now that feel, Tony, like, woo, from here to Mars. It can feel that way. But let me tell you something. Don't let your feeling talk to you, because your feeling a lie to you. Nowhere in the Bible does the scripture teach us to operate off our feelings. Feelings will give you a false narrative. Feelings will make you feel something that's not true. You will feel like it's never going to happen. That's not true. You can feel like God is not going to answer your prayer. That's not true. You can feel like God has left you. That's not true. Your feelings will lie to you. That's why today I want to talk about you're closer than you feel. So let's arrest those feelings and put them in a cage where they belong, because they control your mood. Feelings can bring anxiety. Feelings can bring stress. Feelings can cause you to worry. Feelings, right, can put you in a state of depression. Feelings can do all of that. So we're going to arrest the feelings today, put them in a cage, and lock those suckers up. Because for some of you, your feelings is doing more harm than good. You're closer than you feel. You're closer than you feel. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. There are moments in life, thank you, when discouragement, right, whisper louder than hope. There are moments in life where discouragement whispers louder than hope. Because see, sometimes if you're not careful, you can feel like all hope is gone. There are moments in life when discouragement whispers louder than hope. Moments when you begin questioning yourself. Thank you. This thing keep getting in my way. Moments when you question yourself. Questioning your purpose. Hello, everybody. Come on in the room. Questioning your future. Questioning whether your prayers and sacrifices and work and tears and sleepless nights are even worth it. Anybody ever been there? Yeah, I know. Probably about all of us who's listening right now. Questioning your prayers, your hard work, your tears, everything. Is it worth it? It happens. Life has a way of making strong people feel weak. Oh, man. Don't it? Life has a way of making strong people feel weak. It really does. Funny way of making strong people just feel weak. Sometimes exhaustion does not come from physical labor. Sometimes exhaustion does not come from physical labor. It comes from carrying disappointment, uncertainty, unanswered questions, and silent battles of are silent battles nobody else sees. Sometimes all of the exhaustion don't come from, again, physical labor, but you become exhausted from carrying so much disappointment, exhausted carrying unanswered questions, uncertainty, some silent battles that nobody sees that you are battling and fighting, like on a consistent basis. You smile, you show up, you keep moving, right? But deep down on the inside, there are days when you still quietly ask, how much longer? Anybody ever been there? Yeah. Deep down on the inside, there are days when you just quietly ask, how much longer? David asked God the question and said, how long will thou hide thy face from me forever? How long I got to endure this? How long I got to suffer this? How long? How much longer before life shifts? How much longer before joy feels normal again? How much longer? How much longer before things finally come together? How much longer? How much longer before I can enjoy life with a significant other? How much longer? How much longer? And sometimes all of us get to that place of how much longer? Because nobody really knows exactly how much you've endured it so far. No one truly knows, thank you, the battles that you truly are fighting. And just because you're not talking about it, it doesn't mean you're not fighting one. How much longer? So if there's anybody today that have that question, the how much longer. Well, today I want to encourage your whole heart to let you know you're closer than you feel. You're closer than you feel. And even though you have the how much longer question that you ask yourself, that you ask God, thank you. Here is what you must understand, y'all. Feeling stuck does not mean you are standing still. Let me say that again to every ear that's listening right now, inside and on the outside of this room. Feeling stuck does not mean you are standing still. That's what you need to tell yourself right about now. Feeling stuck does not mean you are standing still. Sometimes life is moving beneath the surface, while nothing appears to be changing on top. But something is moving beneath the surface. There's a lot of activity beneath the surface. It's still on the top. There's no activity, there's no movement, there's no growth occurring on the surface. But beneath the surface, something is beginning to change. The hardest seasons are often the seasons when transformation is invisible. A caterpillar disappears before it becomes a butterfly. Do it not. A caterpillar disappears before it becomes a butterfly. So I'm going to say again, the hardest seasons are often the seasons when transformation is invisible. The process looks hidden before it becomes beautiful. And this has always been the work of God in all of our lives. And I want you to really understand this. And I want you to really connect this with exactly with what have you exhausted, what you really waiting for, what you really want God to do. I don't care if it's a relationship, if it's marriage, if it's a new career, if it's education, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve in your life, that you've been praying for, that you really, really desire to happen for you. Today, I want you to know you're closer than you feel. The process looks hidden before it becomes beautiful. There's a lot of preparation that's going on in your life that you can't even see. Like I said one time before, you can look at any beautiful home, pass by any mansion you want to pass by and be in awe of. Before it became that beautiful structure, it was first under construction, and it was real messy, and it was nothing to take a picture of. It was nothing that would catch your attention and made you park and just look in awe of it. Nah, it was mess everywhere. Boards and wires and nails everywhere. No paint, nothing. Wood, just things seemed so out of place because it was under construction. But every nail got a little closer to the beauty. Every 2x4 got a little bit closer to its final beauty. And see, God is working on you the same way. You think your tears are for nothing. No, they're not. You think your faith is for nothing. No, it's for something. Every ounce of faith, every moment that you say, you know what, I choose to believe, that's another nail. Beautifying, getting closer to the end result of what you want. Every day you decide to trust God as 2x4s being laid and getting you that much closer to the finished product. A caterpillar disappears before it becomes a butterfly. Every mansion is under construction before it's beautified, before you in awe of its beauty. Your life is getting ready to radiate something very beautiful. Trust the process. Trust the process. Will somebody type in the chat, trust the process. Trust the process. Trust that process. Trust that God He know what He's doing. Trust that. Because I believe you believe and know that He has a way sometimes that we don't understand. But even though we don't understand it, man, He got it all under control. So, number one, I want to share with you this. Don't misread the season. Don't misread the season. Don't misread the season. Thank you, Vicky. Many people mislabel hard seasons. And for some of you, it's been hard. For some of you, you probably can say, you know what, Tony, it's been a hard season for me. It's been very hard. It's been a hard season. It's been hard waiting. This time around, thank you. It's been hard waiting. It's been hard believing. It's been hard holding on like I normally do. But it's been hard. So I want you to know, don't label hard seasons. Because it's not failure. It's not loss. It's not delay. It's not bad luck. It's not abandonment. It just could very, very well be training. See, sometimes God will let you go in the fire. Instead of delivering you from the fire, He allowed you to go in the fire. And for some of you, it's been very hot. The heat is on. Woo. Your situation was very hot. The heat is on. Sometimes God will let you go in the fire. They turned the fiery furnace on for the 3 Hebrew boys. And they turned the heat 10 times hotter than it normally was. And those boys said to the king, we're not bowing down to you, because our God will deliver us from the fiery furnace. But then they said something very powerful, y'all. They said this: if He don't do it, doggone it, He's still God. It don't change the fact that the God that I serve is not God. He's still God. Even if He don't deliver us from the fiery furnace, He's still God. And so when the time came and the king gave the order, throw him in there. God didn't show up to stop them from being cast into the furnace. No, God allowed them to be thrown up in there. But when they got there, that's when they found the Lord. God was nowhere to be found until they got in the heat. See, you've been looking for God. You better open up your eyes, because he allowed the heat to be turned on in your life because that's where he is. Notice you found God. You meeting God in your heat. During your hardest time in life, you doggone found the Lord. You be coming to know God even better since the heat was turned on. Oh, God is somebody awesome. God was nowhere to be found prior to the furnace. But when they got in their toughest place in life, he was right there. I got you. And though the fire is burning, I'm going to protect you from the heat. Though the fire is burning, you will not burn up. Neither will no smoke get on your clothes, neither in your hair. So even though you're in the fire is not going to hurt you. Come what may, he got you covered. So in the fire, I learned how to trust God, training. In the fire, my faith get just a little bit stronger, training. Why is that? Athletes train before game day. Soldiers train before battle. Builders lay foundations before construction rises. And life often strengthens people before elevation. So what God is doing is giving you a strong foundation. Why, Tony? Why is God giving me a strong foundation? Because you need it for the elevation that's about to occur. You're going to elevate. You're going to soar. But your elevation needs something to stand on. Your elevation needs something to support it. So it's in these times and moments where you are now, where you feel like God is a zillion miles away, when you feel like giving up. But you're not giving up, even though you feel like giving up. You're still holding on. You're still believing. You're still trusting. Because your foundation is being laid strong. Because your elevation needs something to support it. You're closer than you think. You're closer than you feel. You're closer than you know. Don't play with God. Thank you, Vicky. Don't you know success without preparation becomes destruction? Don't you know success without preparation becomes destruction? And the last thing that's going to occur in your life this time around is for God to bless you. Thank you, Tammy. Right? For you to experience destruction after getting what you actually been praying for. So your relationship is going to be built on something strong and solid, and it will not be destroyed this time around. This time around, your relationship is going to be built upon the rock. This time around, there's no destruction coming to your blessing. No destruction is coming to your blessing this time around. Thank you, Sammy. Failed in the past. Destroyed in the past. That was then. But doggone it, this is now. And this time around, no destruction. Because as the Bible said, the devil come but what to do what? Steal, kill, K-I-L-L, and destroy. But guess what? No destruction this time around. Because God is doing something strong in your life. He is laying a strong foundation. A solid foundation that destruction is not even a possibility. This time it won't be destroyed. This next relationship won't be destroyed. Will somebody put that in the chat for me? My next relationship won't be destroyed. If you're in a new relationship right now, it won't be destroyed. That's why you became who you are today. That's why you became who you are today. That's why you became the man you are today. You became the woman that you are today. Because this time around, what you get won't be destroyed. There's no destruction coming to your blessing. There's no destruction coming to your blessing. Now this time, your new story won't reflect the old story. Your new story won't have no resemblance of your old story. Thank you, Renee. Oh, not this time. You went through too much H-E-L-L. This time you really had to hold on. This time it took a lot for you just to get here. This time you learned some things. This time you a new man. It's like Rico, what you always be saying. This new version of me no woman has ever had. Why you think that man keeps saying that? Thank y'all. This new version of me no woman have ever had. You know what it took him to get to that new man? You know what it takes for him to get to be that new man? So when that woman come, oh, they standing tall. It won't be destroyed. See, it's an undertone from when he say that. You don't know what he had to go through to become that new man. You don't know the fights and the battles, the disappointments, the clawing to become that new man. For you to become that new woman. They don't know what it took for you to become that woman. Do you know what it took for you, that woman, to become? She was H-E-L-L on wheels, but she's not no more. Do you know what it took for that woman to get self-control over her tongue? Do you know what it took for that woman not to curse you out no more? Do you know what it took? Thank you. And so all that it took for you to get to where you are, for you to become the person that you are. So when your new thing happen, oh, your new thing is going to stand on that strong foundation that was laid. That's all that preparation work. That's all that holding on. That's all that sweat and tears. All that you went through. You built a strong foundation. Now you will be able to elevate. Elevation can come because they got good support. Thank you. Great support system. Man. See what I'm saying? Look how strong, look how your character is now. Look at your character today. Look at your character today. Character must become stronger before opportunity becomes larger. Character must become stronger before opportunity becomes larger. That's why your character is stronger today. You have standards now in place that you normally didn't even have before. Character stronger. Look at where your values are today. Your character stronger. And that's what large opportunities need, strong character. What if your struggle is building emotional muscle? What if your struggle is building emotional muscle? Thank you. What if your disappointment is teaching resilience? Good morning, because that's what it's going to need. I'm going to say it again. What if your struggle is building emotional muscle? What you used to cry over, you finding yourself, you're not even crying over it no more. Emotional muscle. You got emotional strength. Why? How did that come? Because of what you've been through. What you had to suffer through. What you had to fight through. So what if your struggle is building your emotional muscle? What if your disappointment is teaching resilience? Sometimes the greatest growth happens when life feels the slowest and the lowest. Sometimes the greatest growth happens when life feels the slowest and the lowest. Thank you. Growth is not always dramatic. Growth is not always dramatic. And sometimes growth looks ordinary. It's quiet, painful, hidden, but powerful. But powerful. Number 2. Thank y'all for continuing to tap that screen. What's up over there in YouTube? I see you over there. Good morning to you. Thank you. Thank y'all for continuing to tap that screen. If I'm talking all right, let the teddy bear up there say amen to me. We'll hit this goal down there. Let the teddy bear say amen. Thank you, Renee. Appreciate it. Number 2. The person you are becoming matters more than the problem you are facing. Number 2, the person you are becoming matters more than the problem you're facing. Thank you, Wanda. Let the teddy bear say amen. Thank you, one. The person you are becoming matters more than the problem you are facing. Now that's a mouthful all by itself. The person you're becoming matters more than the problem you're facing. I know you spend a whole lot of time saying, when are things gonna change? When are things gonna change? Think you're pretty? When are things gonna change? When are things gonna change? Because hardship has a way of shaping people. Pressure can make people bitter. Thank you. Or pressure can make people better. Pressure can make people bitter, or pressure can make people better. You cannot always control what life hands you. I mean, none of us can do it. If that was the case, boy, it'll be a beautiful day, but we can't. You cannot always handle or control what life hands you, but you can control what life builds inside of you. So you cannot control what life hands you, but you can control what life builds on the inside of you. That's why I said pressure can make some people bitter, or pressure can make some people better. You can't control what it hands you, but you doggone can control your response to it. You choose how to respond to whatever comes in and out of your life. Hardships can teach what? Hardships can teach patience when everything feels rushed. Hardships can teach wisdom when emotions run high. Thank you, Sweet Black. Hardships can teach faith when evidence feels absent. You may not even realize how much you have grown, because growth often feels uncomfortable, while it is happening. Now I'm going to say that again, because that's a mouthful, and that's for all of us. You may not realize how much you have grown, because growth often feels uncomfortable while it is happening. Growth don't feel good, y'all, while it's happening. Not the way God do it. Oh no. Oh no. So that's why a lot of people don't even realize how much they have grown, because growth feels uncomfortable while it is happening. And it is the uncomfortable feeling that confuses us and make us feel like nothing is happening for us. Thank you. But look how far you came. Look how far you've come. Like I said one time before, you 5 years ago will be amazed at you today. You 5 years ago will be amazed at you today. Number 3. Stop calling yourself weak. Stop calling yourself weak. Thank you, M. Bagley. Stop calling yourself weak. You are not weak because you are tired. Can I say that again and be encouraged on it? You are not weak because you are tired. You are not weak because you are tired. You are not weak because you cried. You're not weak because life hurts. You're not weak because some days motivation disappears. Strength is not pretending everything feels okay. Please hear that really good. Strength is not pretending everything feels okay. Strength is continuing even when everything feels heavy. Now that's strength. Strength is continuing when everything feels heavy. Strength is waking up after disappointment. Strength is believing again after betrayal. Strength is believing that someone will love you correctly after someone hurt your heart. That's strength. Strength is not pretending to be okay. No, strength is waking up after disappointment. Strength is continuing even when everything feels heavy. Thank you, M. Bagley. And I know I'm talking to everybody on here. How many of y'all on here have continued even after everything feels heavy? Thank you, M. Bagley. You felt like giving up, but you did not. Why didn't you give up when you felt like doing it? Because of your strength. And I know you don't even feel strong. You don't even feel like you got any type of strength. Your name and strength, you feel like don't even need to come out the same mouth. You are stronger than you think you are. You are stronger than you know. Even Paul said in the Bible, when I'm weak, that's when I'm strong. That's when I'm at my strongest, when I feel my weakest. Because when I'm weak, that's when the strength of God rests upon my life. Don't you know that's when the strength of God rests upon you? When you feel your weakest, that's when you are literally your strongest. You are at your strongest point when you feel you are at your weakest point. What's up, Josh? You are stronger than what you think you are. Thank you, Victorious. Strength is believing again. Why so many of you have not given up on love when it seemed like love ain't coming to you, to your house? Because of your strength. Thank you, Majestic. You're stronger than what you think. But there's something on the inside of you that's what? That keeps on going. That's something on the inside of you that what? I'm going to live to fight another day. There's something on the inside of you that just will not let you throw in the towel. And in the midst of how difficult it is for you to continue believing, doggone it, you find a way to believe. How? Your strength. Because of your strength. See, this strength, nobody gonna celebrate you over. This strength, nobody gonna give you an applaud. This strength, you're not getting the pat on your back. So what has to happen, Tony? Pat your own self on the back. Give your own self an applaud. Look in the mirror and say, I'm glad you didn't give up. I'm glad you didn't stop believing. I'm glad you didn't do what you was feeling last week. We came close. We were that close to doing it last week, but we didn't do it. I'm glad you did not do that. Let me applaud you. Let me celebrate you. Matter of fact, what do you want to eat tonight? I want to cook your favorite. What do you want to eat? When the last time you applaud yourself? When the last time you motivated yourself? When was the last time you encouraged yourself? You need to. You strong as I don't know what. Celebrate you. Celebrate you today. Celebrate you. You applaud your strength. Nobody else is going to do it. You got to do that. Applaud your strength. Applaud your faith. Applaud your tenacity. Applaud your resilience. Applaud it. It's worth it. It deserves it. And it needs to come from you. When King David had nobody to encourage him, when he was in his low state, when he cried, he had no more power to cry. Now that's some serious crying. He cried until he just had no more tears he could shed. Anybody ever been there? He couldn't cry no more. He had no more strength to cry. And you know what he did? He encouraged himself. That's what he did. When he was at his lowest point, he had enough wind to encourage himself. Doggone it, you better have enough wind in you today to encourage yourself. Thank you. You have enough wind in you today. You have enough wind in your body, enough breath in your body to encourage yourself today. Stop calling yourself weak. When you're not weak, you're strong. You're stronger than you think. You're stronger than you feel. Thank you. You're stronger than you know. Strength is trying again after failure. Look at y'all on here. Let's just use relationship. Everybody on here done had failed relationships. Thank you. Everybody on here done had failed relationships, right? Failed relationship. And some of us failed multiple times. But you know what strength is? Strength is trying again after failure. Oh boy, oh boy. Come on now. I'm trying. That's the strength in you. Some folks said, I'm never going to try again. Some folks said, I don't know, I don't want nothing else to do with it. Some folk allow what somebody did to them, put them in a place of a coma. Thank you, Kimberly. And said, no, I'm never coming back out there again because I'm never going to let nobody hurt me like that again. I'm done. Not you. Even though they hurt you, they didn't break you. Thank you, the one. They hurt you, but they didn't destroy you. Thank you, Reset. You still you. You are still you. You are still you. They try to strip you from being you. They talked about you. He told you, ain't nobody gonna want you. You know that. You ain't nothing but a this and you ain't nothing but a that. And it hurt your feelings. And in a little bit, it start to get into your head. And it mess with you. But you had enough doggone strength one day to shake all that off. And you start speaking the opposite over your life. Over what he said. Over what she said. And even though those words hurt you, They didn't break you. Thank you, the one. It hurt you, but it didn't break you. It hurt you, but it didn't destroy you. It hurt you, though, but it didn't defeat you. That's why you're here today. That's why you're still here today. See, strength is still hoping and believing when logic says quit. That you'll see beyond the logical thing to do. Because you can see better. You can see better than what you ever had. You can see better than what you've ever experienced and received. You see better. And it's what you see beyond your natural eyes that keep you moving. Thank you. You see it. You see better. That's why even after a man have hurt you to your core, thank you, M. Bagley, you will still be open to receive another man in. Why? Because you see better. You see a better man is out there. Thank you. You see better. You see love that he'll give you. You see passion and support he'll give you. You see better. That's why some men haven't given up on a woman after she hurt him, because he see better than what she gave him and how she treated him. You see better. And that's why David said, I almost fainted unless I believed to see. I see better. I'm not going to give up because I see better. I'm not going to quit because I see better. I'm still standing today. You're still standing today because you see better. And let me tell you something. Because you see better, you're going to get better. You see better, you're going to have better. You see better, you're going to live better. Because what you see is going to manifest in your life. All what you're going through is just the foundation being laid to hold what you see. Because all that you see needs something to stand on. You lay in the foundation. Because what you see gonna have some strong support. That's why you're still standing, still breathing, still showing up. Because you're stronger than you think. You know why? You want me to sum it all up how I know you stronger than you think? Well, doggone it, I'll sum it all up to let you know with infallible proof that you're stronger than you think. Well, I'll tell you. Since you want me to tell you, I'll tell you. Because weak people stop. That's how. Weak people stop. You haven't stopped. Doggone it. That's how you know you strong. Because weak people stop. Weak people quit and throw in the towel. You had opportunities to do it. And your opportunities to do it was justifiable. But because there was no weakness in you, throwing in the towel was not even an option. Weak people stop, but strong people keep walking even while wounded. Oh my God. Strong people keep walking even while they're wounded. Strong people keep going while they're crying. Strong people keep moving forward while feeling the pain. Thank you, M. Bagley. Strong people don't. Jesus. I'm giving a round of applause to all these strong people on this live today. Let me give y'all a round of applause to all them strong folk. Everybody, let me clap it up for you. Because see, that's why you haven't quit. Wounded, but you're still moving. Crying, but you're still moving. In pain, but you're still moving. Boy, strong people keep walking even while they're wounded. Number four. Sometimes life gets dark. Thank you, Cutie Pie. Before morning. Oh, shucks. Oh, shoot. Did y'all hear what I just said? I'm sorry. Here we go. Thank you. Sometimes life gets dark before morning. Sometimes life gets dark, oh my goodness, before the sun shines the brightest. Oh my goodness. Think about the nighttime. Do you know when you're looking at night, the darkest part often comes before the sunrise. The darkest part of the night comes before the sunrise. And life works the same way. Life works the same way. Sometimes confusion increases before clarity appears. Sometimes pressure increases before breakthrough comes. You're welcome. Who was that? Julia, I see you. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes pressure increases before the breakthrough comes. Sometimes frustration rises before change happens. Many people quit because they mistake resistance for failure. The darkest part of the night is just before the sun is about to rise. A locked door resists because something exists exists on the other side. A locked door resists because something exists on the other side. If nothing was on the other side, the door wouldn't be locked. Oh, a locked door resists you from entering because of what exists on the other side. Thank you. But the door, you're close for that same door that seemed locked today. It's going to be open tomorrow. Thank you, young thing. Do not allow temporary darkness to convince you permanent light is impossible. The darkest part of the night is just before sunrise. Israel was just a few days away from the greatest blessing God ever given, a land flowing with milk and honey. And they were just a few days away from it. But the darkness consumed them. They stopped believing. They threw in the towel. And they was about 2 days away from the greatest blessing God have ever promised them, a land flowing with milk and honey. 2 days away from it. Sometimes, I'm telling y'all, you could be 2 days of faith away from the greatest moment of your life. 2 days more. Oh boy. 2 days of more faith. And the door come open. What if you're 2 days away, y'all? What if somebody on this live right now with me is just 2 more days of faith away from all their prayers being answered? What if? I can't tell you with a surety that you are, but I can say it's possible that you are. What if somebody that's listening to me is just 2 more days of holding on to faith away from the greatest blessing of your life, from the door coming open? 2 days away of just 2 more days of faith away from joy coming in the morning. What if? What if? Is it worth fighting for? Is it worth holding on for? Hold on. Number 5. And I'm almost done. Thank y'all for hitting that gift goal up there too. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so very much. You are carrying more purpose than you realize. You are carrying more purpose than you realize. Thank you. You are not random. Your pain was not random. Your survival was not random. The lessons you learned were not random. The doors that were closed was not random. Even the seasons that confused you, not random. Hear me good, y'all. Some things had to leave. Some things had to leave. Some people had to disappoint you. Some opportunities had to fall apart. Because not everything that feels good is good for your future. Not everything that feels good is good for your future. Sometimes protection feels painful. Let me say that again. Sometimes protection feels painful. Sometimes growth feels lonely. And sometimes preparation feels unfair. It can feel that way. Life may have slowed you down, but it did not stop your purpose. Let me say that again. Life may have slowed you down, but it did not stop your purpose. How so, Tony? I'm glad you asked. You are still becoming. That's how. You're still growing. You're still evolving. You're still learning. You're still moving. Even if movement feels invisible, you're still moving. You're still growing. You're still learning. You're still evolving. You're still becoming. You're carrying so much purpose. And some things had to happen. Just like in my own personal life, some things had to happen. You don't know it then. You don't understand why you're going through it. But some things had to happen. Everybody is not equipped for your future. And everybody is not meant to be in it. So everything that God shook off your life, say thank you, Jesus. Even when you didn't even understand it, and even when it hurt. So everything that had to be separated from me. Thank you, Jesus. Because everybody is not equipped to go with you into your next, into your destiny, into your future, into that land that God prepared for you that is flowing with milk and honey. Some disappointments was necessary. So now I want this last part that I want to say, I want it to sink deep into your spirit. You have survived. Excuse me. You have survived things you once thought would destroy you. You had moments that you cried over. People you almost broke over. You had situations that stole your sleep. That's a big one. You had situations that stole your sleep. You had seasons even where fear sat heavy in your chest. Yet somehow you survived. Not perfectly. Not without scars. Not without tears. But you survived. And survival says something very powerful. It says this: you are harder to break than life expected. Survival said something very powerful, and it is this: you are harder to break than life expected, than what life expected. Because for a lot of you, the devil thought you would have been fallen by now. You would have given up by now. That what you've been through would have at least taken such a bearing on you. But survival says you're harder to break than what life expected. You're harder to break. Thank you, M. Bagley. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the Jets. You are more resilient than fear predicted. Oh my God. You are more resilient than what fear predicted. All the calculations was all wrong on you. Oh, did fear calculated you? It calculated wrong. You are more resilient than fear predicted. You are more powerful than discouragement wanted you to believe. And hear this carefully. The reason quitting feels tempting. The reason quitting feels tempting is because you are carrying what matters. You are carrying what matters. Thank you, Valerie. Let me say it this way. The reason quitting feels tempting is because what you are carrying matters. What you are carrying matters. Nobody fights over something worthless. It's making sense? Let me say it again. The reason quitting feels tempting is because what you are carrying matters. And nobody fights over something that's worthless. Nobody protects something meaningless. So then, you may feel delayed, but of course, you are not denied. You may feel tired, but you are not defeated. You can feel uncertain, but uncertainty is not your end. You can feel the pressure too, but pressure produces strength. You can feel forgotten, but forgotten is not what you are, because God has not forgotten you. I don't care how much life bend you, it won't break you. Pain may visit you, but it cannot own you. Say that with me. Pain may visit me, but it won't own me. Pain may visit you, but it won't own you. Fear may whisper, but it does not get the final word. And a lot of times disappointment may hit, but it will not cancel your destiny. Because you are still here. Thank you, Renee. Thank you for the motorcycle. You are still here. You are still standing. You are still rising, still becoming, still learning, still growing, and still moving towards something even greater. And one day, you will look back at this season that y'all are in right now, and one day, mark my words, and one day, Lord Jesus, and one day, you are going to look back at this season in your life. The moment I almost quit was the moment life was trying to make me stronger. You are going to look back at this moment, at this season, and you are going to realize the moment I almost quit was the moment life was trying to make me stronger. So keep going. So keep going. What you say, Tony? So keep going. For real. So keep going. So keep going. What about when it hurts? Keep going. What about when things feel slow? Keep going. What about when nobody claps for me? Keep going. What if nobody applaud me? Keep going. What if nobody encourage me? Keep going. What if fear gets loud? Keep going. What if I feel like giving up again? Keep going. Because the version of you, hear me good, because this is why you keep it going. This is why you keep going. Because the version of you is waiting on the other side of this season. Because the version of you waiting on the other side of this season is stronger, is wiser, is bolder, is more peaceful, is more focused, is more powerful. Is that making sense? Let me say it one more time. Tony, why do I keep going? Because the version of you that's waiting on the other side of this season is stronger, wiser, bolder, more peaceful, more focused, more blessed. And you're closer than you feel. You keep going because you got to meet the version of you that's on the other side of this. Don't you want to meet him? Don't you want to meet her? Thank you, Sweet Black, for that. Don't you want to meet the version of you that's on the other side of this? Ain't no way on earth you did not survive this much, and you did not come this far just to surrender before the breakthrough. You did not come this far just to surrender before your joy come in the morning? Absolutely not. The version of you that's waiting on the other side of this can't wait to meet you. Oh my God. The version of you that's on the other side of this thing that you're going through can't wait to meet you. Go meet her. Go meet him. Get to him. Get to her. That's all I got today. That's the lesson for today. I appreciate y'all for giving me your ear and taking this moment to listen to what I had to say. And I just hope that something I said was a blessing for your life. Thank you, Mia. That something I said blessed you. As always, you can go to YouTube and listen to this message again. It's on my YouTube page. So, anytime you want to listen to it again, you can go on over there to my YouTube page and take a listen. And let it encourage you again. Over and over again. So again, thank y'all so much that y'all that's listening on YouTube right now. Those, everybody, of course, here on TikTok. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much for the gifts, the taps, and everything y'all always do in the comments. All right, I'm getting ready to go. I can't take no questions right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I can't pull you up right now. I just needed to give you this. All right. The YouTube page is let me put it up for you. That's it right there. That's the handle. That's how you find me right there. At Tony23 Talks. That's how you find me on YouTube, all right? Right there. At Tony23 Talks. That's how you find it. You can go over there and listen as much as you want. You can take it and share it. Do all that stuff. All right, y'all. I appreciate you once again. I thank y'all for giving me your ear, the taps again, and the gifts that y'all do. Thank y'all for listening over here on YouTube as well. Appreciate it so very much. Y'all continue to have a blessed day until we do this thing again, huh? All right? Come on. Y'all already know what it is. You're closer than you feel. You're closer than you know. God got you. Be blessed. All right? One love. Peace. Thank y'all over here at YouTube. Appreciate